Okay, hey guys, it's PhotonMan41, and I'm doing something a little different here. I have nothing else to upload right now. Oh, whoa. And I'm just going to be doing a little post-game commentary of a game that we had played 3 or 4 days ago. It was actually really solid. I'm going to pause it real quick. And I'm playing Soraka, Vals is on the Rumble, Hacksaw's playing Ashe, Morgana is being played by Visionary, and Karako playing the Shyvana. And we're playing against a double jungle, a Blitzcrank Jarvan double jungle. And Wappa Changmeng, who's this 2K player, you might see him talking to Dyrus a couple times. I know I've seen him talking to him on his stream before. And I think Pure Yo is a high-ranked player, and Blitzcrank I know is a high-ranked player as well. So. But this had a lot of interesting, I don't know, things that happen, a lot of events that don't normally happen in a lot of games, and I'm gonna, since I really wish that I recorded this, but I wasn't recording, and you know, things happen. So I'm just gonna give this a try. But Karako's going to end up taking red first, and just here to help with the jungle. I mean, Shyvana, if she does not start cloth armor, kind of struggles getting an early jungle, or struggles doing a full clear. But what ends up happening? I mean, Blitzcrank, you got to watch out for Blitzcrank. And boom, there comes the Jarvan. Oh wait, there's people coming from behind. Oh no, so we're running. I end up throwing a ward down here just to see if I was going to get pulled. And Caitlyn takes her Piltover first, which is kind of weird. Haxos ends up having to flash, and I get hit with the flag, but I think we end up getting away. Yeah, we end up getting away just fine. And so that was a 5-man invade, and Karako ends up face-checking this bush, and there's Blitz, and there's Katarina. Oh, okay, awesome. So I think Karako ends up backing here. I think I convinced Haxos to stay. I'll heal him up and that sort of thing. And I end up grabbing 4 wards, I think? Yeah, 4 wards. So I threw 1 ward down here, and I'm throwing 1 into the tri-bush right now, just in case they try and take red, which is pretty detrimental to a Shyvana jungle. And Visionary's just here helping secure the mid jungle. And Karako ends up taking. I already know he's bitching about going back. Of course, the one time he does jungle, he's got to face a double jungle, and I said I'd come back here and leash the red for him and throw him a heal or 2. So I banana that and heal Karako, just so his jungle will be okay. And at this 2v1 lane, what ends up happening in this 2v1 lane, I keep telling Hack, hey, we got to make sure that this Caitlyn does not get farmed up, that we need to put pressure on her. And what ends up happening, I think we end up putting too much stake into here. Oh, as Vals ends up getting ganked up here from a Jarvan Pantheon, and he ends up flashing, but going down to Ignite, I think? No, to the Spear. And he ends up flashing away. So he almost got out, but that's the time you need to gank Rumble, is early. But as I was saying, I think we focused too much on harassment, and Haxos ended up falling behind, believe it or not, to this Caitlyn, who is a very strong farmer. I mean, we pushed to the tower a lot, and he could farm perfectly underneath the tower. But anyways, so, I mean, that'll come up a little later. So right now, yeah, Vals goes down early, the double jungle is in full effect. I'm warding like crazy. I want to know if they're going to come or not. And I think what ends up happening is a early gank by the double jungle on us bottom. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe a kill on Visionary? I don't know. We end up falling behind early in the game. And I'm just trying to put a little banana harassment. And here's what I'm talking about. He's missing CS over here due to the fact that he wants to harass the Caitlyn. And the fact that she has no sustain. And I'm like, wait, how'd you hit me? What the hell? And I think, yeah, the blue's gone, so Karako's just like, oh, screw this. I'm going to make a gank up top with my red buff. Shyvana really needs red to be ganking. And here comes Jarvan coming around as soon as my freaking ward goes out. And I'm like, oh, I see Jarvan coming in. I'm like, we need to kill this Caitlyn now, because I know Blitzcrank is on his way. We need to kill her now. And she ends up flashing away, but watch what ends up happening to Hacksaw. Oh, creep blocked! What are you doing? Why is he not going over there? So I end up dying to the Blitz and the Jarvan, and he got creep blocked so bad on his way to Caitlyn, and we end up both dying there. So that's just a really bad luck right there. We should have at least gotten a 2-for-1 for that. But, I mean, immediate surround by those caster minions. And I think an early gank coming from here? No, so Soraka knows that there's two bottom. There's two bottom right now. Blitzcrank was just down here, and Jarvan's down here. And I think Soraka's not going to be ganking mid for a little bit. So he goes and counter jungles, I think. Yeah, he ends up in counter jungles, the double jungle. And you'll see, they'll make reference to this a little later. And as they... Oh, here comes the gank on mid. I mean, there's nothing you can do. I mean, Visionary is right here. And, I mean, he got Black Shield on. He gets Dove. I mean, Katarina does her burst. And, yeah, there's nothing you can do against that double jungle. So, already not that great. 1 and 4. Double kill bottom, 1 kill mid, and 1 kill top. Even though Pantheon has fallen how did Pantheon die? Pantheon died somehow. Val's killed Pantheon just solo. So... Oh, here's the Jarvan making the balls, coming into a double jungle, and making that reference towards Soraka taking those wraiths. And right now, I think Val's is just putting pressure on Pantheon. We're trying to put pressure on this Caitlyn, but I'm not warding enough, as I'm noticed. But you can't be going back all the time, or else I'm gonna fall far behind. I think soon. Oh no, I have no more wards on me. And map awareness, bro. What the fuck is map awareness? Sounds gross. Okay, I don't know. These guys are just trolls. But oh, we see the bottom coming in here, and watch this amazing silence I get right here. Oh no, that's a different gank. We ends up flashing there, and Blitzcrank takes a lot of damage, and we're kind of going back and forth right here. Soraka's feeling pretty good, or actually he's got nothing here. He's just being really aggressive, and that's actually really nice. I like that he was being really aggressive, as Val's ends up taking down Pantheon up top, and Val's ends up winning the lane pretty dang hard, and thank goodness too, or else we would have been pretty in trouble. And I think Soraka just ends up taking his time in the double jungle, or in his jungle, maybe staying bottom a little bit, just to see if they're gonna gank again, but nothing ends up happening. So let's oh wait, so okay, here we go. So they gank at red right here, and they dive underneath the jungle, and I end up healing right here, and Visionary comes down. And, I mean, that's pretty good call on Visionary. Good awareness right here. Soraka was pinging badly that they were taking his red. Visionary ults and then throws a bind, but he ends up flashing away from it. And he knows he's like, okay, let's back out right now. Visionary's calling for a back because he knows Katarina is coming. And I go, no. I changed the call. I go, hey, let's keep playing. Let's keep playing. I can silence Katarina. I can silence her. I'll silence her. So Soraka jumps in to give us awareness of where Jarvan is, and here comes Katarina. And watch right now. So Katarina jumps, Shimpo's in, ults, and slowly watch what happens. Oh! Soraka gets mana! Awesome. So easy double kill for Katarina. Hacksaw is going to end up going down. So triple kill to Katarina. Soraka ends up getting a double kill, one on Katarina and one on the Jarvan. But because I missed my E, I gave Soraka mana. Yeah, end up getting a triple kill to Katarina. So as of now, Katarina has 4 kills. Yeah, 4-1, and that kind of screws Visionary over and over. Val's gets another dang kill on mid on this Pantheon, and there's really... Pantheon gets screwed over by Rumble bad. And so Soraka ends up getting his second red, and Visionary pretty much hates my guts right now. And that's the moment I wanted to keep, that I wanted recorded. Oh, I got silence, and I don't silence him. I give Soraka mana. So not the best thing. And I also screwed over Visionary once more in this game, you'll see. But pretty much I designate my silence in team fights for Katarina ult. But anyways, so back to bottom. I mean, we're just laning, last hitting right here, and Haxos is just like, oh, I can't get this Ashe down, and I think they end up making fun of him just by CS wise. So I think we have a gank coming here on top as Visionary. Here we go. So he's backing right here. Visionary has an exchange with Katarina, and he ends up going this way, and or no, he ends up trying to get blue maybe. I'm not quite sure, but they end up having their blue, and they catch Visionary backing in this bush, and so watch what ends up happening. So they come in, and he snares and gets the Jarvan. I ult Morgana, and she ults as well, gets the stun off. Flash away for the Blitz. Blitz is tanking the tower, and he gets stunned underneath tower and ends up getting a double kill as Vals and Shyvana get a kill up top on the Pantheon. So that was a 3-for-1 exchange right there, and that was awesome. I mean, they're being really aggressive. They really want to try and snowball their double jungle for victory, and it ended up costing them, I think, right now as we pull into the lead here. And Soraka's ending up pushing around this Katarina. I'm surprised too. I mean, he's actually really strong right now. He's got Wriggles and a no magic mantle with his red buff, and I think he ends up coming out. Oh no, he gets ulted, and clutch heal right there. Ends up flash, and an awesome arrow from Haxos ends up, and I end up taking the kill there with a banana auto attack for the win. But that was awesome arrow, but also misplay right here for Haxos. Gets a little too close to the Blitzcrank, gets pulled, and gets kind of bursted down. He pulls his heal, I pull my heal, and he might get away, and I'm thinking, oh, he's going to get away. I'm going to exhaust the Blitz, and boom, Q for the kill. So a little misplay right there, but we're still up by one kill. And I got a lot of money now. I end up buying my Fillstone and my Heart of Gold, which kind of sets me back. I have enough money for one ward as well, which kind of is stupid now that I think about it. I need to be constantly warding against this double jungle, but I wanted my GP5s. It'll make up for it later. And Vals is doing a good job warding. His is back here as double jungle can really go bad 3v1, and I'm just setting up a ward in that tri-bush, and I think that ends up paying off. We're just last hitting, doing all that jazz. Soraka wants to go in here, but I think Caitlyn's got a good hold on the jungle, and we know that Dragon is gone. Double jungle, there's really nothing you can do to stop it. And this is what I'm talking about right now. Katarina could just mess up Morgana, but Soraka's there to pick up the slack. He ends up exhausting just for the slow and ends up killing, getting the revenge for Visionary. But Visionary's pretty far behind. I mean, he's got 3 kills, but Katarina can kind of push him around right now with just so much lifesteal. And we're pushing this tower as we catch Jarvan, who's got Moby Boots and Moby Boots on the Blitzcrank. And watch this awesome silence. Oh, silenced him as the flag comes down, so no knock up, and they have to rely on the blitz pull, and he misses. So that was good. It could have gone a lot worse. They probably wouldn't have killed us, but some definite damage would have gone on Haxos. And we're yelling for 3 bottom, so Soraka comes and helps, and we can see that they are now going to get their blue. And so we're trying to get some damage down on this Caitlyn, and nothing ends up happening. But I think we end up camping this bush. Maybe for another attack on Caitlyn, yeah. Oh, but now they come in through the lane, and this is going to go really badly for us. I silence the Jarvan, but I mean, I try to burst heal the Haxos, and we kind of get split apart. And Soraka's doing lots of damage, gets a kill up on the Jarvan as Blitz is trying to kill me, but he really doesn't have a lot of damage. And I heal myself, but I come in here to silence whoever I can, exhaust whoever I can, Yeah, I exhaust the Blitzcrank, and right now we're just trying to get out of here alive. And the ult comes in, and I boom, flash that Blitz pull. I had to flash it because I knew it was definitely going to come. And if he would have landed, I would have definitely died. So I throw a couple heals Karako's way, just hoping that he can keep our tower alive. And I think I end up going back pretty soon. Oh, and Visionary falls again to the Katarina. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Karako diving in as Haxos tries to arrow the Caitlyn at the same time, but nothing ends up happening. Pretty close to dying, actually, but nothing you can do if you miss that arrow. And they're talking shit. Get the hell out, holy shit, that kind of thing. And nothing really big since then. I mean, Val's is kicking butt bot. Visionary's losing to a fed Katarina. Not his fault, obviously. It was pretty much my fault. And now they're talking shit to Ashe, to Haxos, saying, how do you lose 40 CS to 1v2? And yeah, I was really surprised at the Caitlyn, how well she was last hitting underneath tower. We were pushing this really hard, and last hitting underneath tower like a pro. And again, I think we were just too preoccupied by trying to harass the Caitlyn than last hitting. And Haxos says in his defense, oh, we got Blitz and J4 to worry about. So anyways, so we're just pushing bottom, and oh shoot, here comes, I didn't have the river warded, and he gets a good slide on me, on both of us actually, and I did not have flash to get out of there. Val's gets another kill up top, and I get an assist for that, so that's pretty sweet. And here comes Katarina. I think we end up backing off here just because 4v3. No, Katarina stays in this bush, and she's kind of separated, so she has to end up flashing and jump. She shumpos, and Karako. Wow, this is getting really laggy. Hold on. Okay, so she jumps in, and it's a 3-on-5 or 3-on-4 right now, and they get a little. Karako goes down, but Visionary ends up jumping in because he gets a snare on the Caitlyn. Whoa, sorry, and but she dies before the stun goes off, and forces everybody else back in. So that was a really ballsy, aggressive maneuver that ended up costing us our slightly that we did have. Now, I mean, maybe if Shyvana and Morgana went in together, it would have been a little better, but it really did not pay off. But what they end up doing is taking the first tower of the game, and this ends up having two consequences to it. It makes it so we freeze the lane, and they can't be as aggressive on us without overextending themselves, and which makes it much safer for us. Like, if you really want to keep punishing a lane when you have a double jungle, for instance, you really don't want to take those towers early, unless you want to have that huge advantage and start taking towers everywhere. But this allows Haxos to end up freezing the lane right here, and makes me so I can start roaming around a little bit. Anyways, so you know, kind of goes the status quo. I don't have a lot of wards, so I go back and pick up some more wards. I pick up 4. Go out, and they pick up. The nice thing about double jungle is you're gonna have dragons pretty easily just because of the double smite. So we end up seeing 3 top, and Val's ends up having a really good ward. They're really not gonna have control of this gank right here. So me and Karako end up going up as we let Haxos 1v1 down bottom. And I mean, look at these assholes. They're just taunting him right in front, hoping that Val's will come out. And we're just waiting in the brush here as the Pantheon just ends up kind of just going up for farm. They end up backing off, and I'm like, huh, this ward, they're probably going to try and dive him. So I end up throwing a ward over here, and boom, there they are. They end up coming up, and there's this fight ends up kind of crazy. So Karako ends up staying in the tri-bush, and this is actually really smart recognition by Val's and Karako here. They know these two are going to come up into this bush. They don't know that that 2 people are up here. They know 1 other person's up here that threw down the ward. I'm getting the hell out of here, thinking they're going to mess me up. But these 2 stay in and end up fighting in Rumble's ult. Now Visionary ends up going up to try and help us up here, but and he knows that Katarina is also on his way up. So what ends up happening, we fight, we're fighting, and this arrow comes along, and this is kind of the glitchy part of League of Legends, but what ends up happening is they fight, and the arrow ends up hitting Katarina, who's attacking Visionary to cut him off, and Visionary ends up getting him. We split up. Vals ends up getting the Blitzcrank with an Ignite going across the Baron wall, and Pantheon is kind of screwed with a 3-on-1 now, and he's going to run back to his tower, but there's just too much damage by Shyvana and by Vals here, and we end up pulling off a 3-for-0, and Katarina's like, real effing arrows, I swear. Bait all the teammates, says Jarvan, and and really, Haxos wanted to shoot the arrow so it would help us up here, but it hit Katarina right here on